going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews and
Symone. Jalen Mills is somebody that I get behind.
I'm not even gonna cap on DeAndre Hopkins. He has the best hands in the league.
Played through it, hobbling on back to the field.
Right. I'm saying when you one of the best teams out there, you know the other team's division ain't got no choice but to try and get like you. You dig?
So let's get right into the video.
Let's go.
Make sure you guys like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out all the plenty of links down below. Buy us a coffee to help fuel this channel. Shop the official Symone with the Sports, a merch collection, and turn your notification bells on so you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. But Dylan, we're gonna get into the Celtics versus the Warriors. We're gonna get into those picks. But first, let me talk a little shit to the Heat fans, Dylan.
Talk your talk, man.
I shouldn't even have nothing to say to the Heat fans because, Dylan, neither you nor I said anything negative about the Heat.
None.
When we were doing when you previewed Hawks versus Heat, you gave respect to the Heat.
I did.
When I previewed Sixers versus Heat, I gave nothing but respect for the Heat. But for some random reason, some random Heat fans wanted to pop some G in my comments like they took down Godzilla. They took down two of the weaker teams, take the records out of it, and I was about to say the NFC East, in the Eastern Conference. And I'm tired of Heat fans rebutting, if that's a word, rebutting saying, oh, the Celtics just took down one guy. All we got is Jimmy Butler. Well, all we had was Joel Embiid, and all they had was Trae Young. We were teams with only one player who had to do it all. So we don't want to hear none of that. Y'all got popped by Al Horford.
Won't hear none of that.
Y'all let Al Horford out hustle y'all at the end.
And hold on.
And I hate that I gotta do this.
I don't. Hold on.
Somebody really said in the comments, we beat you and your boyfriend team.
Let me go ahead and pop some G too, since y'all want to get all mad talking G and whatnot. Let me talk a little G. So, they talking about they only got one player now. I could have sworn that when we was playing the Heat, they was the deepest team in the NBA according to their fans. They had, just wait till Bam get hot. Just wait till Bam get hot.
We still waiting for Bam to get hot.
We still waiting for Bam to get hot.
He ain't Bam no more. Bam is too explosive for a player that was that flat.
And I done seen some clips today on social media talking about Heat fans. Oh, now y'all want to trade Bam? What happened to Duncan Robinson? Now Duncan Robinson can't even get no PT.
What about the six man?
What about Tyler Hero?
He couldn't even check in the game.
He couldn't even get in the game.
At home.
I thought y'all was the deepest team in the league.
I thought it was the whiteout
y'all
playoffs.
Y'all said the best player was Max Strus. Come on now.
Who got blocked by Al Horford?
What's up?
And like I said, Dylan, I hate that I had to talk some shit on here. But Dylan, I gave nothing but respect to when I was doing my Sixers versus Heat preview. I did not disrespect not one Heat player, and I did not disrespect or one Heat fan.
Right.
But for all of a sudden, some spicy little Heat fans.
Right.
But anyway, y'all at home, cooled off again.
Just like us. Welcome to Cancun. Good to see you.
Now, all that aside, because baby, they was trying it. They was trying it. But let's get into our Dylan. Wow. It came down to the Celtics, who we predicted the whole route. We both picked the Celtics.
Sure did. I think this day year.
The whole time neither one of us ever betted against the Celtics.
Yep.
The Warriors, though, Dylan, I didn't necessarily think the Warriors weren't good enough to make it, but I didn't know the Suns were going to roll over they did so easily. I didn't know the Mavs were going to roll over so easy. But the Warriors made light work of their playoffs.
Yeah, they have. Now, that Grizzlies series, that helped them out, and you got to have some luck. It's no shade to the Grizzlies or anything, or any shade to the Warriors, because they've been one of the best teams this year. But you got to get a little lucky during, a playoff run. That's for any team in the NFL, NBA, NHL, whatever. You got to have a little luck. And they did get a little lucky with Ja getting hurt, because I think that is the one series that they were going to be tested the most and were tested the most. But obviously Ja getting hurt, took all the wind out of the Grizzlies' sails. But no, the Warriors are a really good team, and we'll get into some numbers. But this is going to be an exciting finals, I think.
Let's get into some numbers now. Before we get into some numbers, let me give a little soft take. Dylan.
Yeah.
I just want to say I want the Celtics to win.
Me too.
I want that for them. Would love that. Especially Al Horford never been in the finals. Come on, bruh.
For my Hawk.
I want that
Go
for
get your chip, Al. You deserve it, big fella.
I want that for the Celtics. But Dylan, when I watch the Celtics are an amazing team, amazing defense.
Right.
But it's just so many moments.
Yes.
That they just seem like they just stopped playing basketball. They were up about 13.
Yep.
First of all, the fact they even had to go to a game 7, they could have closed out in 6 at home, and they just laid down. Even against the Bucks. Now the Bucks was a very hard series, very hard. It's the Bucks, even without Chris Middleton.
Right.
But it was just times where just randomly Jason Tatum not being aggressive or Jaylen Brown not being aggressive. Last night, when this video was recorded, the fact that came down to Jimmy Butler missing a wide open look. It's not even like Jimmy Butler took a
backpedaling.
Right. It's not even look like Jimmy Butler took a bad contested shot. That was a wide open look. Why was Jimmy Butler even wide open at that point? Nobody on the Miami Heat was doing anything offensively at that point. Wouldn't you just cover Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Max Strus couldn't get a bucket at that point. Nobody could knock down a shot at that point for the Heat. Jimmy Butler was taking over. Yeah. So why was he wide open? Let me tell you that. Let me tell you something. Jordan Poole not going to miss that shot. Klay Thompson not going to miss that shot. And a dude named Steph Curry is not going to miss that shot.
Right.
And that's why I'm worried for the Celtics, because they have too many weapons on the Warriors that you can't leave wide open once you blew a 14-point lead with 4 minutes to go.
The only thing I will say, though, is that I get what Al Horford was doing, because, you know, if he does, Al Horford is slower, you know. So in transition like that, if he does kind of run up on Jimmy Butler probably easily goes by him and easily ties the game. So instead he was playing back on him a little bit. That's why he got caught backpedaling. Now, should he have maybe left that much space? Maybe not. But Jimmy Butler ended up missing the shot. He played the analytics. He played, you know, the make or miss league game, and you know he got lucky and he obviously missed. So I get what Al Horford was doing.
And I got nothing to do with Al Horford in that one single moment.
I agree with your overall.
But I'm saying for the people, it's not about the one moment. It's the fact that y'all could have been done in Game 6,
of course,
and it still came down to a one-possession game when y'all were just up by 13.
No, I agree with that.
Y'all could have been done in Game 6. Y'all could have been done in the fourth quarter. Y'all were up by 13-14, and it still came down to seconds running down and Jimmy Butler with a wide open look.
No, I agree with that. Now, a team, and I'm not gonna completely diss the Miami Heat, say they're not a good team, but a team with more offensive firepower than the Miami Heat are gonna make them pay for doing the stuff that they did against the Miami Heat in Game 6. The things they did against the Miami Heat down the stretch of Game 7. Like you said, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, they're going to make them pay for that. They're going to make them pay for letting them get back in the game. Series. So it could definitely be a long series. So while they are a good defensive team, there are moments where their offense can get stagnant, their offense can stall out, and you know the Warriors are going to make you pay for that. If you give the Warriors chances, the Warriors are seasoned enough and good enough to make you pay for that, and they will make you pay for that.
So my heart saying the Celtics, but my life, short, long, however you want to describe it, just seeing too much of the Bay, too much of Steph, Draymond, Klay. Now they got Jordan Poole, came out of nowhere. They're getting Gary Payton back, whatever that's worth.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know
I saw something that said he's cleared for the playoffs.
Huh? Mm-hmm. He broke his whole entire
Well,
elbow.
now, it wasn't an official account, mind you, but that account about semi-reliable. I saw that a few days ago.
Dang.
Now,
he gonna be able to come back? I mean,
well, I
guess it makes sense, because, like, you know, a break.
That was what, the first series?
And depending on, no, that was the Grizzlies series. And depending on, you know, how long a break takes to heal, could take, like, what, 3 to 6 weeks, depending on how bad the break was. So, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I could see it. Like, they saying he might be ready for Game 1?
I don't remember. I saw the post 3 days ago, but it said Gary Payton back. Now, don't quote Symone.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's
what I saw.
That's a little hard for me to believe. But, I mean, I'll take the word for it, but I don't know.
But, now, the only thing, the Celtics just let up too much. And I don't see the Warriors ever letting up at any point. Now, of course, you know, they're going to get down. They're going to go into deficit. I'm not saying they're going to lead the whole thing. But they don't. Runs. Yeah, but it's just critical moments when the Celtics go flat. And the Warriors are not going to go flat in critical moments. And that's the only reason why I'm feeling like it's the Warriors.
Yeah, like you said, my heart says the Celtics, and I'm rooting for the Celtics.
And the Celtics have played a lot of basketball. That's 2 game 7s. The Warriors been resting for days.
Because they didn't go to game 7 with Milwaukee. They went 6.
They went 7 with Milwaukee.
They went 7
Celtics,
with Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Oh, and they went 7 with Miami. The only break they had was that sweep in the beginning. But, you know, it's definitely going to be tough for the Celtics. But let's go ahead and get into some numbers. So, defensively, we are seeing 2 of the best teams. Matter of fact, we're seeing the top 2 defensive teams in the NBA. The Boston Celtics were number 1 this year in defensive rating with...
You should have had that ready. You're not clutch.
No, because I had zoned out with some other numbers. So in this one, it says they both actually have the same rating. And the other thing I saw wasn't
Marcus
the same.
Smart, Draymond Green.
But, right, 106.9 for the Celtics and 106.9 for the Warriors. So the top 2 defensive teams in the NBA, top 2 defensive ratings in the NBA this season.
And then you say they split during the regular season?
They split during the regular season. And for some more numbers, we both talked about the Warriors not letting, or going to make the Celtics pay and capitalizing on, opportunities missed by the Celtics and them going stagnant or whatever. The Warriors, 123 games combined when it comes to finals experience. The Boston Celtics, 0. Their whole entire roster,
but then
not a lick of finals experience.
That experience is going to be huge, and them shooters going to be huge. Now, if you just look at it on paper, defense canceling it out, then I'm going to have to go with the offense of the Warriors. Right. But also, honestly, it's just going to be really, if the Celtics play the whole time, and I know that sounds so like, they can't ever be flat against the Warriors. You got a guy that can pull up from half court multiple times a game. There's nothing you can do with that defensively, but keep up offensively. So, shoot. It's just going to be, just don't play lackluster basketball, Celtics. That's really like, you can't take time off against the Warriors.
Can't take no breaks. I will say this, though. As far as the experience goes, it should be noted that the Celtics have plenty of playoff experience. They just don't have specifically finals experience. This group, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, they've been in the playoffs a bunch. So they got plenty of playoff experience. So it's not like, they haven't been in big moments, big situations. I mean, shoot, they were in 2 game 7s this playoff alone. But the finals experience could come into account. It's a little bit different. And one more thing, as far as numbers go, the only team with a winning record against the Steve Kerr coached Warriors is the Boston Celtics.
Oh, wow. Now, hang with me here. It's another stat for you.
I'm hanging. Totally.
When was the last time the Red Sox won?
The Red Sox won the World Series? 2017, I think.
Can you Google that for me?
Yeah.
It's an important stat.
Okay. Let's see.
Very important stat. Hang with me here.
All right, we're hanging. When did the Boston Red Sox? So the last one, 2018.
All right, this is the most powerful stat of them all.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's like the World Series teams. Hold on. That's like who won the World Series. Let me just do it this way.
So who won?
I think it was like 2017 era. Last Boston Red Sox World Series. Oh, okay. It was 2018. I'm not tripping.
Now look, the biggest stat of them all.
Okay.
See, that's for a lucky cat. Now let me tell you, what Sydney went to do? Championship.
Did.
She moved to Boston in 2018. Red Sox won the championship. Now, did she want them to win? No, but her powers are so strong. I'm dead serious.
Her powers are so strong.
Her championship powers are so strong. So that's one lucky cat. Now she rooting for Boston Celtics.
Is she rooting for the Celtics?
Yeah. Now don't start no beef because I got fussed at yesterday when I questioned her. But whether she rooting or not, the powers are there. But she in the city and you in the championship. You gonna win.
They tell her to move to Atlanta.
Right.
Actually, we don't need it. The Braves just won.
Well, she was at my Super Bowl party for the Eagles.
Ooh.
But when she in the city, she gonna pull the championship.
The city get litty.
The city get litty, whether she like it or not.
Right. That is the best stat of them all.
That's the big stat right there. So let's hopefully she can conjure up some Celtics magic.
Tell her to do a rain dance.
Because when she first went to Duke won her freshman year. Then when she moved to Boston, Boston won the World Series.
That's crazy.
That's some power right
That's
there.
Some
That's some
power.
Power. What you working power?
Y'all know pushing. Hold on. Y'all know pushing P. Cindy be pushing C. She pushing championships.
Or she pushing rings.
She pushing rings.
Pushing C. Well, y'all, like, we didn't really say much. Well, we didn't say a lot.
We gave them some numbers. We gave them our takes.
Yeah, and the gist of it is, we believe that Celtics can do it.
Yeah.
But it's just what version of the Celtics show up. And I hate when they say that on TV. It sounds so cliche, but honestly, it just is what it is.
And to bring up another cliche, but it's honestly true, we know what Steph Curry is going to do. We know what Klay Thompson's going to do. We know what Jason Tatum's going to do. We know what Jaylen Brown's going to do.
Well, do we always know what Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's going to do?
Yeah, that's true. What are the others going to do too, though?
Well, the only person that's been proven the whole playoffs has been an other, Al Horford.
That's true. That's true.
Because it'd be times where Jason Tatum just go cold. Like, it'd be times where Jaylen Brown just go cold. Not during the Nets series, but during the Bucks. Sometimes they went to sleep. During this, sometimes they went to sleep. It's just like...
One matchup that, a couple of matchups I'm interested in seeing, though. Steph Curry versus Marcus Smart. Jaylen Brown versus Klay Thompson. I wonder if that's a question. You think Jaylen Brown is going to be guarded by Klay Thompson, or is Klay Thompson guarding Jason Tatum? Because if I had to guess, I'm guessing maybe, I don't know. I wonder how the matchups are going to work, because Draymond is probably going to have to guard Al Horford or Robert Williams. So he can't guard either Jaylen or Jason. Klay is going to have to guard either Jaylen or Jason.
We're going to find out Thursday.
We'll find out. It's going to be some interesting matchups, though.
But y'all, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Keep rocking with us. Check out the links down below. Buy us coffee. Help fuel this channel.
Cha-ching.
And so we talk to you guys next time. Bye.